Hello everyone. In today's video, we will walk through Church App's B1 Church Portal, showing you ways to help your ministry stay organized and efficient while supporting your mission. I'm T. Hooper. Welcome to my channel, where we explore ways to manage your ministry's workflows. Whether you're hosting worship services, meetings, live streams, fundraisers, or simply just establishing standard operating procedures, I'm here to help you do it all in a simple, inexpensive, and practical way while making room for your ministry to flow. Okay, to get started with B1 Church, first thing you'll need to do is create an account to register your ministry. So from a web browser, you just go to b1.church and you will see this landing page. From the b1.church page, you want to click where it says Get Started Free, either in the header or on the page. Being that this is a brand new account, you would want to click where it says Register. And when you click Register, it's going to ask you for your first name, your last name, and your email address, and then you click Register. Now here's where I'm going to say that we're going to pause. You go over and you check the email address that you put in on the website. Once you get the email from B1 Church, you'll click on the link that says Set Password, and then you'll enter in all of the details that it asks you to put in about yourself and about your ministry, and then you go ahead and click to register the church. And when you're all done following those prompts, you'll come to a login page. You log in with the email and password you created, and then you'll be prompted to select your ministry name from the login screen. And that will take you to the main dashboard. So after you have registered your ministry and logged in for the very first time, you will advance over to the B1 Church dashboard. And on the first time logging in, you'll see a place for people and you'll see tasks. Nothing else will be here because it's a brand new account. So let's see how we can get information populated into your system. From the dashboard, if we click on people, you'll see that B1 gives you a list of all of the members who are, or visitors or staff who are listed in your system. Now, just a FYI, you could either import these in or you can enter them in manually. I just so happen to have imported some fictitious names. So we're just going to kind of walk through just to show you an example of what you can do with these people records. Okay, so I'm just going to choose, let me back up and say that you can search for a person or you can use AI to search for a person. So if the example here says, show me men over 30 with a birthday in July. So this system is so great that it gives you AI abilities for searching for information. But I'm just going to choose Rita Anderson. She's a member. And on Rita's record, we can add a profile picture. We can also allow Rita access to her own information so she can update her profile picture and all of her contact information. You can also, for the people, if you want them to be in your database, but you don't want, a person doesn't want their contact information to be shown, you can actually hide that contact information, but they'll still be a part of your directory, which is also amazing. So for Rita Anderson, we can see her details. We can see any notes about Rita, any groups that she belongs to. So Rita is a part of a few of our groups. And if I click on those, you can see which ones they are. And then you can filter down further to find out more about the groups that she belongs to. For any meetings or events that track attendance, we can see everything that Rita attended. We can see all of her donations. And since donations is part of the core system, I'm going to click on donations. And I'll show you that on November 30th, for example, we created a batch for Sunday, November 30th, and Rita gave a tithe check for $250. So now if there is a person who's going to enter in your donations and giving for each of the congregation members, then this is a place where the person can actually go back and look and see, because I know some ministries have different platforms for giving. This system will allow you to put them all in one place, and then at the end of the year, you can produce a giving report for the person. It doesn't do it automatically, but you can produce a report for that person. Then we have forms. Forms can either be standalone forms, like for the entire system, or they could just be related to people. So B1 Church gives you these basic demographic elements for a person, but every ministry is different. So you could create an extended form, if you will, and you can capture other items about a person that are specific and tailored to your ministry. And then that'll become part of their record. Now we also have groups. So we said that Rita belonged to a few groups, and with the groups, what we can do is categorize them. So I just made a few here for you to see: clubs and boards. I have a everyone group because there are some things that in my particular ministry, my fictitious ministry, I want everyone to be a part of. And then we also have what I told you about in a former video, ministries. And the ministries are those things that really capture volunteers for the day. So who's going to be on the praise team in this particular example? Who's going to serve on the tech team? You may say, who's going to be a greeter that day? So the ministries are those people who are going to volunteer for a specific day. And then you can also set up tasks and automatic reminders in this system so that those people who are volunteering will know exactly what's going on and who's doing what. So I thought that was pretty amazing as well. So we looked at groups, we looked at people, we also have attendance, and attendance says, okay, we have Zoom Bible study on at 6:20, and we want to know who attended Bible study. We can go into this particular item and we can track attendance for this particular item. And then when we're all done, we can say, I want to see the attendance trends. I want to see group attendance. So you can see the analytics of all of these items that I'm showing you here. The other great thing about this system is that, and I'm not going to go too far into it anymore, but because I think I've shown you the basic piece of it. But the great thing is that you can also have a landing spot for sermons. Again, you can, if your ministry has a website, you can actually use this site as your main website or a supplemental site to your other site. So there's so many different options here. But that, I believe, is this system behind the scenes in a nutshell. I'm going to go back over to the dashboard, and then I am going to say, I really, really hope that this has helped someone. I hope that it gave you a fresh perspective on different ways that you can get organized behind the scenes. Whether you're managing people, small groups, ministries, events, forms, donations, organization is definitely key. With church apps, everything that you need lives in one place. So there's really no juggling through multiple systems and spreadsheet and last minute searches for information. Everything is here on one platform. So, if this video helped you, please like it and share it with someone who might find it useful. Because when we share information, we don't just make our own work easier, we empower others to do the same. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more ways on how you can make room for your ministry to flow. I'll see you in the next video.